Yo. Oh. Almost forgot to turn direct monitor back on. Oh, it's so weird to be facing the Switch again after being on the PVM for so long and having the mic angled a certain way. Oh, almost forgot. We got to have the video game. Oh, and we're not even using the correct person. Nope. There we go. Back in fashion. Also, I completely fucking missed the last Splatfest, but that's okay. I'm particularly not that interested in the last one. But I will be doing my best to participate in the final one. We'll be doing it, gamers. Don't worry. But as you can see, it's triumvate this time. And not only that, it's all gold weapons. So instead of having to fucking deal with all the awful shit, we're gonna actually have a good time. Unlike last time. Also, for some reason, the YouTube stream thing is, like, busted. So I can't see chat through YouTube. I'm seeing it through OBS. Which means that we're going to be a little, delayed. Oh, fuck off. God damn it. This does not spark joy. This is... Whoa. Oh, we're in for a time. Thank God it's the first round. Like, it can't even one-hit kill bosses. Like, I could understand if it did, like, insane damage or something. But I don't... I have yet to figure out the utility for, the Grizzco Stringer. Also, hell yeah, YouTube is all kinds of fucked up. I can't see my concurrent viewers properly. I can't... It's not live updating anything. Something is wrong in YouTube that isn't the usual wrong. Where the website is just an awful adversarial piece of shit. Something's actually breaking. I think that's a good way to describe a lot of modern tech. I think, is adversarial. I was watching a video with Gamers Nexus, aka tech reviewer, Jesus. He do got a bit of that Nazarene fit going on, I will say. And he was with Wendell Level 1 Tech, which I don't watch a lot of. I know he like makes KVMs or something. I've been seriously considering looking into getting one of those. Because I have like a 4-quadrant monitor stack, and it's actually, like, I've kind of been noticing it's not really good for my, posture and stuff, even though, yes, thank you, I get to play the video game. But anyway, back to what I was saying. They were talking about, like, Windows, and how the Windows experience is just fucking horrible, and how it's, like, not getting better because Microsoft just has a stranglehold on, like, you know, like, everyday people's computing needs, unless you want to go to Mac, which most people don't, like, I don't consider Mac to be a replacement, unfortunately, but I actually have been seriously considering it. Like, I've actually really been considering switching to Mac because Linux is not a solution to this problem as much as Linux people want it to be. Linux is not a fix. And like, Linux people just don't get that because Linux people are Linux people. Like, I have, so even from my own personal experience, I would never want to, even though I've never tried Linux per se, I have an unraid NAS. I have a home server because I was tired of paying for Dropbox, security issues, blah, 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 you name it. I built my own NAS, and I didn't have the money to buy, like, a Synology or, like, a pre-made box. So I cobbled together some parts I had and made a unraid NAS. And there's a lot I don't like about it. And if even it works, but like there's certain things it can't do, like it won't accept file transfers over a certain size. Like, it freezes if you transfer too many files, and I looked it up, and it's basically just because Linux is stupid, and it will never get fixed because it's, like, some part of Linux that just doesn't work properly, and, like, no one's fixed it, ever. Oh, shit. Oh, that was spicy. I need to bring up the fucking Tony Hawk soundboard. I was kind of hoping I could get a Stream Deck type situation going in the future. Maybe we'll save it for 4, because I'm hoping they'll do some kind of Splatoon for, shit. I'm hoping that whatever the next Switch is going to be has some type of Splatoon. I'm sure it will. Oh yeah, that's right. We all have fucking powers. What are we doing? I mean, I don't have any good powers, but, like, I also have, like, one of the best weapons in the game. There we go. This is that Roblox, high school roleplay server with the blicky blocks. This is a Robits obby. I can't. That term obby or whatever for like lobby in Roblox just like fucking hurts my brain. I don't understand it. But we are going back to our roots and playing Splatoon. Many moons ago, I used to stream this game all the fucking time. Oh shit! Oh, I'm so glad I came back. That's a great reward. Why is that at the end of the game's fucking life cycle? I mean, PFP at least kind of, like, Avatar PFP, like, you know what? Yeah, PFP just kind of sounds like more work to say. Like, Avatar just seems like it just makes more... I don't know. They have PFP, that's 3 syllables. Avatar, that's 3 syllables. I don't know. They're both kind of... somewhat clunky. I mean, but yes, I get the sentiment. New word for something that didn't need it. Yes, the children make angry. Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. I can't argue with that. I get you know, maybe it's all in how you say it, like Avatar or PFP. E. I can't believe I fucking pulled that off, like, almost perfectly. I don't have, you know, I can't do, like, the deep growling. Yeah, see, like, my problem is my voice is too high to do the deep, like VA, like, radio voice growl. We're going on air. Like, I'm just a little too nasally, I think. Maybe that'll change once I get my fucking tonsils out at age 30, but I'm also a bit Midwest. I'm a Midwestern man, so I have been told that that's kind of like they are people of my make and model are somewhat nasally. But yeah, back when I used to stream this all the fucking time, I would post in this Discord. I would post in the Pult Fans Discord, and, like, none of his friends even remotely gave a shit. I think I annoyed the fuck out of them, because I would go live all the time. Oh, fuck. This is the worst fucking weapon to... Oh, my God. It's over. Like, it's done. We're fucking... All swords. Oops, all swords. We are not gonna last 100 fucking seconds with this crap. You have got to be fucking kidding me. There's literally nothing I can do. I can only, like, I can kite. Oh, wait. Maybe if we get, like, in the proper spot, like, I can do stuff. Problem is these guys are not doing the proper stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking over. We're like, they don't know what to do. Yeah, fuck. We got stun locked. Fuck. Just score, just score. Everyone score. Oh my god, we did it! It cost everyone their fucking power-ups, I think. I think, yeah, I think, some people use both of them, but we fucking did it somehow. Holy shit. I really wish it didn't wait. See, like this crap. I wish it didn't weight the worse weapons as more common. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do with 3 fucking Grizzco stringers? At least one person has the giggle gun. But yeah, I used to really stream that. I think I may have burned myself out on it a little, but for the longest time, like, it was the only game I just was streaming because I was just in, like, I don't know if I was in, like, depression mode or what, but, like, it was easy and simple to turn on. It was engaging enough to be a different experience every single time. Even though the rewards weren't there. Like, I get how people, like, as much as I fucking hate games like League of Legends and, like, live service as, like, an entire thing. Hey, we did it. I should believe more in the heart of my friends and my teammates. But, yeah, the problem is just, like, that this game doesn't always have the best, rewards. Like, even the rewards that are cool that you can get, you know, it kind of just, like, they don't really do much for you. I will say, though, as a Grizzco, like, player, though, this is, like, the way you get chunks and stuff to be able to do multiplayer. Playing multiplayer only is a fool's errand. Because you get all kinds of items in this, and every time you get a duplicate item, you can just get the chunks from it. And that's what you end up wanting, is the chunks. I should draw some Splatoon stuff. I feel like I've wanted to for a minute. I just never got around to it. I've done a little in the past. A little bit of Splatoon stuff. My ability never really caught up with the image in my head, so I didn't do it. Story of my fucking life. Okay, so, he's Splat Tim Allen. He does it. Get it? It's him. It's Splat Tim Allen. I'm very happy that someone got that, because when I used to play this, I remember there was this one kid from, like, the Middle East who, like, kept begging me to play with him. And I told him, I don't really play with... I was trying to be nice. Like, I told him, you know, man, maybe later, maybe, you know, whatever. It's like, I don't really play with viewers that much. I'm like, I don't really play games with people I don't know. And especially not on stream. Like, that's just, like, a bad idea in general. You don't know who a person is on the other side of a computer screen. You don't know what they'll say. Especially now, with, like, fucking, like, stream sniping and everything being a thing. Like, just giving a random person a platform where they have no liability is a horrible idea. Not that he would do anything. Like, I just don't even know him. Like, it literally just makes zero sense. But, like, I guess he showed me a way that he could play, and, you know, this game doesn't have voice chat, so, like, sure, whatever. I invited him in one time, and, I think it was probably for this or something, like triumvate, or there was some reason for it. It was, like, Big Run or something. Or no, it was extra work is what it was. That's what it was. And we did a first wave wipeout, and then I was like, oh, there's your one, thanks. And fucking, I never saw him again. He used to come in all the time. I don't know why. I just attract weird people on some of these streams. It's not even saying they're bad people, but it's like just random people from the internet, even if it's a nice person on the other end, can sometimes be a recipe for disaster. Thank you for watching, by the way, Rad. It's good to have your friendship here while I I make fun of people who have viewed the stream in the past. But yes. I do like this game. It's just kind of tough to justify putting a lot of work into it when, especially towards the end of the life cycle is the thing. Like Splatoon, Splatoon 3 is dying. Like, the game is slated to end its live service on, like, at the end of September. No, I was just saying in general, thank you for being a good viewer. Because it's very hard to find viewers, just let alone good ones. So thank you for being cool. But yeah, so you haven't played since, man, you haven't played since 1, so you've probably missed out on a lot of the changes. You probably, like, I'm sure you're aware of this mode, but, like, this was a thing in 2. That they added. And it's like, it's basically just man versus machine TF2, but with fish instead. And it's easily one of my favorite. It's easily one of the few reasons I play Splatoon regularly. Like Turf War is cool. I don't mind it, but I'm not that great at it, and I don't play to the meta. Like, I don't use the motion controls, which everyone is like, bro, why aren't you using the gyro controls? I don't like them. They don't. I cannot get them to work. It is like, I don't know if I'm just dumb or something, but it's just like, it's too much for me to handle at once. And I'm sure maybe I could get better at it, but I don't care. Oh no, Beyblades are fun. If anything, it's been really cathartic having a hobby that doesn't cost like a gazillion dollars to like be an active part of. I mean, granted, I've spent some money, but I'm gonna be real. I've bought arcade boards that are cheaper than what I've spent on all of my Beyblade shit. Or more expensive. Like the cheapest... What is the cheapest arcade thing I've probably bought? I think I bought... You know what? No, I won't count Gal's one because that's like a... that was only the game. I had to buy the board with it too, so like I've spent like $100 to $150 on certain game boards and stuff, and I'm pretty sure I've spent like maybe about that on Beyblades. Yeah, I don't really care for the live service thing in games. This is like this is the only live service game that I will tolerate because it has stuff for other people as well. Like the single player modes and the DLC are very good. I actually have been wanting to go back and stream Octo Expansion because I think that's been the best Splatoon DLC so far by a country mile, is Octo Expansion. I want to find out if there's a way to, like, reset it and stuff, though, like, where you can play the whole story again. I don't know if there is. You know what? Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing. I feel like it's... How do I want to say this? Like, Beyblade, and you're probably aware of this too just because of your profession, but Beyblade does not seem to occupy a large space in the, like, striping and planograms of, like, toy areas in like, stores that I've been to. It's got, like, it really doesn't have much, so I think they're trying to get people either in, or they're trying to be conservative with it so that they can gauge interest, because I think the other thing, too, is I think they know, like, I have not played with a Beyblade outside of X since Plastic Gen, when I was an actual child. I'd like to get some old Plastic Gen stuff, maybe, just as, like, a fun, maybe some of the ones I had as a kid growing up. Like, Draciel and Trigal, but, I noticed that, I mean, I know everyone says they fucked up the, like, the burst ones. And I think maybe Takara Tomy yelled at them or something. Or, and I mean, to be fair, there's expensive shit. That stadium is $50. It does not feel like it should. Feels like it should be $35, maybe. But I think Hasbro was in a bad spot with Beyblade. I think they really either wanted to do a revamp or a rebrand. That's why all the packaging is super minimalistic. It follows the Japanese one pretty close to a T, because all people who were into Beyblade before seem to know, okay, the Hasbro stuff is shit. Don't buy it. Like, buy the Japanese one. So I think that was a push to make it closer to the Japanese product, in addition to just being the Japanese product, while also trying to distance it from being a child hobby, as well. Because I've seen some of the marketing stuff just for shits and giggles. And, like, it's all, like, adults and, like, people who would not be into anime. Like, it reminds me a lot of the Switch commercials, honestly. Like, a lot of the, like, people are super nostalgic for, like, you know, Wii, DS, like, Wii U era Nintendo, but a lot of the marketing for the original Switch was very much trying to depart from that, because the Wii U just had this horrible reputation of being the dumpster fire casual, like, not even the casual console, but just like, it was just like, it was the console that was a gimmick only. Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Yes! Yes, yes! Sorry, I was trying to focus. Oh, man. We had a fucked round that round. Holy shit. We had 2 swords, a stringer, and I was the bucket. But yeah, now they're trying to, like the Switch from the Wii U was such just a removal of everything that it was, and it feels like that's what they're trying to do with Beyblade. They're trying to go for, like, you know, these are people who wear Under Armour. I would not be surprised if you saw a Beyblade, like, collab with something like Under Armour or Nike. Like, if they did, like tech wear for, like, fucking... that would be sick. I'd actually buy... I would actually... If they actually did that, like, because I know Adidas does some anime stuff. Adidas in Japan seems a lot different than Adidas in, America. I've always liked Adidas, even though I'm not, like, a sports guy. But I like their lifestyle stuff a lot more than I like their, like, sport ball, soccer shit, you know? Like, fuck. Boy. How was that hitting me? I wasn't even in the ring. Okay, we're good. We're golden. Yeah, it's really helps having all weapons that don't suck, because there's some rounds where it's, and then plus this map is one of the better maps too. I actually think this might be one of the best maps. I like Sakai Station the most, or Socket Station or whatever, but like, yeah, no, it really does seem like they're trying to set up Beyblade X as a new sort of thing that is... yeah, they're just trying... I think they set their, expectations low, but their sights high. With some of the rebranding and stuff. I don't know. I mean, it worked. I picked up a fucking Beyblade. You know? Oh, shit. I need to charge my phone. My phone be phoning. But, yeah. It's 4 o'clock. I've got about 2 more hours, which is fine, because our streams usually go from 2 to 3 hours. But we're almost there. We're so close. You can see it in the top right corner. The icon that is puffing smoke a little bit. That's our goal, is to kill those guys. Kill John Lennon. But, yeah, it seems like they kind of, you know, I don't know a ton about Burst, but I have been watching a lot of Beyblade YouTubers. I don't want to call them Baytubers. I really don't, but I almost did. But I've been watching a lot. There's these like two Asian guys. It's like Beyblade geeks or something like that. And they had just like all the Burst shit in like a fucking Husky tool chest. And it just looked like a bunch of plastic vomit. Like, it didn't even look good. Like, it looked like a bin of Chinese, like, toy e-waste. And this was also the Japan stuff, too. Like, the Tomy stuff. It wasn't the, it wasn't just, they had, like, a separate drawer for the Hasbro stuff. They had a fucking quarantine zone. But no, I honestly, like, it's been a lot of fun playing with Beyblades again. It makes me wish I had more experiences with it as a kid. I just owned some of the toys. I did not really, I didn't really watch the show or anything. Like, TV was kind of hard for me, growing up. I didn't explore a lot outside of stuff I already knew. Like, I was a Nickelodeon kid growing up, and Nickelodeon did not have, like, anime. I think the only thing I watched growing up was, Metabots. Because I got exposed to it from other kids at school. I went to a very small private institution for school. Yeah, no, they just look terrible. Like, the Burst stuff doesn't even look good. Like, I don't want to get too much into vintage shit because I have a lot of collections and I'm trying to focus in, or like, you know, move around. Like, I kind of violated my seasonal collecting Pokemon cards again sort of thing that I do every year in the summer where I get super nostalgic for Pokemon. I didn't do that again this year. I've been trying to go back and complete, like, old sets and stuff. And so far I'm doing okay. I think I've got everything from base. I think I'm, like, almost done with Rocket. But I wonder if prices have fallen or if they've gotten worse. Because I know certain prices on certain things for Pokemon cards have gotten worse. Like, I know Moonbreon was really bad. And I shudder to think what it is now. Especially after that whole thing came out where the factory people were stealing cards off the line to sell them. And that's why no one could get cards. That's why the drop rates were so fucking horrible for all of Sword and Shield. And then fucking Scarlet and Violet came out, and I was just like, you know, I don't really like a lot of the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon. I didn't like those games either. I thought they were very bad. I think it kept getting worse. Yeah. See, the thing is, I'm trying to go back and do, like, vintage shit, which I think is always going to be bad. Like, I'd like to get up to, probably, like, Diamond and Pearl, maybe. Black and White. Because I've always kind of phased in and out of Pokemon cards. I grew up with all the games. I love Pokemon. I never played the game competitively or played the card game, but I liked having the cards for the art. Like, I think a lot of people do. Like, I think that's just kind of, like, a given with Pokemon cards. And, you know, the thing was about Pokemon is, that a lot of people don't want to admit is, for the longest time, Pokemon was, like, a lame thing to be into after the first gen. like, if you were into Pokemon after Gen 1, it's like, ew, why are you still playing Pokemon? And, like, shit like Yu-Gi-Oh! Came along. I know Metabots came after. Beyblade was another one that came after. Oh, we're gonna wipe. Damn it. I think... No, we have a solid weapon set. Why are we wiping? I mean, it's mixed. Granted. See, that's the thing. I mean, I never like watched it ironically. Like, I never used that excuse, but I was embarrassed. I watched the dub Pokemon for, like, like a lot of people, it just became less of my personal experience growing up in the second and third gens. But then the fourth gen rolled around, and for some reason I got into it then. And then I just remember being, like, embarrassed about it. You know? But I watched the dub for way longer than I probably should have. Like, way more than I should be willing to admit. I think I watched till, like, X and Y started. And then I stopped. I was, like, done. Because X and Y didn't really captivate me with the games. Black and White for me was always the peak. And then Black and White 2 came out and it was just okay. And then there hasn't been a game that's really surpassed my interest in Pokemon Black and White yet. Sun and Moon, I didn't particularly care for. But I know that's where all these, like, you know, like secondary Gen 1er types jumped back on. Because that was also around the time Pokemon Go became a thing again. Or again, it became a thing. God, I mean, like, as much as I hate Pokemon Go for what it did to the franchise and stuff, I have so many insane memories of Pokemon Go because it came out during the time when I was at the Illustration Academy, which was a drawing boot camp that was held on a college campus. And that was the first time I'd ever been, like, alone, like, for an extended period of time like that. Like, without, like, a support group or, like, people that I could count on for, like, help. Like, that was my first living alone experience. And, God, I just remember, like, being so fucking wigged out because it was this intensive boot camp that just, like, it was just, like, overwhelming in every sense of the word. And I didn't even like the art that was being made there. I just did it because other people at school were doing it, and I felt like I had to... I felt like part of me felt like I had to do it to stay, like, competitive or marketable or job stuff, you know? Like I was sort of peer pressured into it. And while I hated it at the time, I'm kind of glad I did. I felt like I learned a lot as a person there and as an artist. Like, I'm not going to pretend like I didn't have a life-changing experience, even if it was painful and stressful at the time. But that being said, I was not super thrilled with being there at the time. And a big thing that happened around that time was I would just... Instead of doing the assignments, like, I'd procrastinate on it. Or, like, figure drawing or whatever. Like, there would be figure drawing sessions and I would duck out of them. From time to time. I would just go and play fucking Pokemon Go. That was, like, a huge thing for me. Was, like, playing that game at, like, 4 in the morning on, like, this college campus where everyone's asleep but all the lights are still on, and just walking around and catching a bunch of Gen 1 Pokemon. Like, that was a big thing for me. But that being said, it also brought all the fucking people who were into it as a fad when they were kids back into the fold, and then everything started to fucking bend around them instead of the people who stuck with it for years and liked it for what it was and not fucking Post Malone and Katy Perry Pokemon cards. nothing against Mr. Malone, Mr. Post. But I always fucking cringe when a celebrity says they're into a hobby. Because even if they're just legitimately into it, we as the public don't need to know that. Like, I know there's like a celebrity fetish, like, clearly, of, like, wanting to know everything about a celebrity. But, like, my problem with it is like, I can't take your word for it either. Like, oh, oh, wow, you're into Pokemon, huh? Are you just saying that because it's popular and trendy right now? Or, you know. And also, even if they are, it's like, well, you're a famous person. People are going to treat you differently. People are going to, like, give you special treatment with regards to whatever this interest is. Case in point, Post Malone was in a fucking Pokemon music video. Like, why? Oh, fuck, we didn't make it. Like, why not have a Pokemon music video? Like, don't retroactively slap celebrities onto things. And see, that's exactly the problem, is, like, they can, I mean, like, Henry Cavill's another one that everyone's like, oh, he's a big nerd. And I don't know if I just give him more credit because they don't, like, wave it around and stuff. Maybe they're legitimately into stuff. Like, I feel like an asshole for saying that they're not. I don't know. Like, it's a tough situation because the celebrity thing kind of warps shit. Like, I don't, that's personally why I'm kind of upset with a lot of modern YouTube, is like, people are getting famous off of having a hobby. And it's kind of wrecking the hobby sometimes, like, for personal benefit. But, like, you could just be the most genuine, nicest guy. And that's exactly why I have such a problem, like, calling out, like, secondaries and, like, it's something I'm struggling with the next video, is because, like, I'm not, like, the greatest judge of character. Like, I don't want to, like, I agree that gatekeeping is a sort of necessary thing for a lot of hobbies these days, unfortunately. I think commodification of shit has just gotten out of hand. But I also don't feel like I'm any authority always to be doing the gatekeeping. I don't know. I can talk about dumb shit online because I have opinions like everyone else, but... And, you know, I could be, like, snarky for, like, the bit or for, like, a camera, but, like... Oh, I already had something. I don't, like, legitimately think that, like, people who are new to something are necessarily worse. I think the problem is there's too many people getting into things for the wrong reasons. Or they're not actually into it. They're into, like, the fandom aspect of it. Exactly, yeah. Like, people love sharing their hobbies with other people. Like, it's not bad to want that. It's just that there's so much fucking, like, reason now for you to pretend to be into something. Because not only is social media and, like, social clout, like, a thing, like, with, like, being an influencer, this and that, and there's also a monetary reason for it now, too. Like, there's this fucking guy who makes videos that I cannot fucking stand, is 4 a.m. laundry. He just every time I see a video of his, I fucking groan. Because it's just like, I went to the Japanese countryside and I found a Pokemon Holy Grail. I'm buying video games in the countryside and I'm getting all the good deals. Look at me go. Like, fuck off. He actually did a video where he, you know what's funny is he was at an old self-service like arcade. It's like just an old school like smokehouse, like pachinko parlor arcade sort of deal. And he was running around a bunch of Astros and like blasts. I don't think they had anything rarer than that. I thought I saw some maybe some Arrow Cities, but like he was very much like, man, it is my dream someday to own one of these machines, like the Astro City. And I was like, man, you have no fucking idea what you're getting yourself into. Like, it's like, oh, I never seen this video before. But this is exactly the type of person who I tried to warn should not be into candy cabinets. In my candy cabinet video. Like, you are the last person, sir, who should be buying one of these things. Because you have no idea what you're getting into. You have no way to take care of it. And you have no desire to keep it up. At worst, you are going to end up with a broken machine. Or no, not at worst. At, like... wrong turn of phrase, sorry. But it's, like, inevitable that you will end up with a husk of a machine. I guess I should say. I have no range! I have no range. I can't. And I don't have any... I have no way of actually collecting eggs. I can't even shoot the mothership. I can't even shoot the mothership. Wow, that's like the worst I think I've ever seen that. That's like the worst damage I think I've seen a mothership do. Which is, no one has a range. Well, no, that's not true. We've got the blaster and the Brella. But yes, 4 a.m. laundry pisses me the fuck off. With great anger. We're not gonna win. They're not scoring enough, and I cannot make up the difference for them. Yeah, I can't do it. It's not happening. Fuck. Oh, man. Yeah. But, yes, once again, I am pissed off by another YouTuber. Whoop-de-doo. I love making videos about stuff, but I hate the type of people that also make videos about stuff. Like, I generally feel like I don't really fit in with a lot of people in my same categories that I cover. Like, for example, anime figures. I don't really fit in with other anime figure YouTubers. If you put me in a room with some other anime figure YouTubers, I probably wouldn't like them. Video game YouTubers, like video game collecting YouTubers, I fucking hate all of them. Real talk, I'd probably, if I had to pick between the two, gun to my head, you need to hang out with a room full of anime figure YouTubers or video game collector YouTubers. Pick one. I would pick video game collector, anime, figure, not, fuck me, sorry, streamer brain. I would easily pick anime figure YouTubers. Just no contest. Oh god, I don't identify with a lot of streaming culture either. You know, but granted, I know I am not the best streamer. Like I'm not going to be dethroning Jerma and his fucking caked up ass anytime soon. That being said, there are some YouTubers that I'd probably hang out with. Like big ones too. Like I'd hang out with Running Shine for sure. Or Loot seems cool, but also like he does I try to engage with him in stream, but he does not seem particularly interested in talking with me. There are good YouTubers out there. They're just incredibly difficult to find. Unfortunately. I found another good one last night, actually. I forget what his name is, but he did a video on like Tony Hawk ripoff games, which he had some pretty good gags in there. I don't know. I got a lot going on in my brain, and I don't know how... I want to keep doing YouTube because it's fun. I'm definitely going to change up the formula, though. Probably from figure reviews, because, like, I like figures, but I'm also buying less of them now, and, like... I've got ideas for sure, though. Like, the issue isn't I don't have, like, The issue is not that I'm, like, running out of, Come on. Fucking die! I can't. Okay, thank God. I hate... The bucket's bad, but I think the bucket also has, like, a super good utility for taking out fly fish. I forget how to do it, though. Like, I think you can just, like, get in their face and one-hit them. Well, it was either drop the egg off or die. Or die or don't drop the egg off. God, I don't know why I always flub myself when I'm streaming. Like, I don't feel nervous streaming. But, like, I just always seem to fucking misspeak. It's what up, audience? It's me, WEEABOO-FUNZONE. Today, I'm going to be taking all of the Hasbro Beyblades and shoving them right up my ass. How many can I fit before my prolapse explodes? Let's find out. Yeah, I don't think I have anything to add to the Beyblade scene. Unfortunately, I think the Beyblades has been... Oh fuck, my damn it. Yeah, that's for the fucking OnlyFans. Only Beyblades. Look at me, this Beyblade, it goes so fast. I saw someone put like a plastic Gen Beyblade through like the fucking what is it, it's the water jet that goes so fucking like fast that it actually like cuts things. Oh, that was it. Yeah, I'm done. And they put a plastic Gen Beyblade in one. And it, of course, it just fucking exploded. It wasn't even satisfying, though. It was, like, completely uninteresting. Like, the fidget spinner they put through was more of a fun thing to watch, because the fidget spinner just ended up going so fucking fast that it actually, like, couldn't handle its own centrifugal force. Centrifugal, I believe is what it... Oh, here we go. Here we go. First one of the day. First one of the day. And it only took us an hour. I believe. I believe. This is at... Oh, yeah, here we go. Fuck yeah. Okay. Okay, so these guys know what they're doing. Excellent. Oh my god, it's so nice to have a team that knows what they're doing. Holy shit. We're doing good. We're making it real! Shit, we're losing the plot. Oh no, oh no. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yes! No! Someone wrote a Beyblade. Oh man, that sucked. These guys are actually good and they knew what they were doing. Fuck, we actually could have did it. I'm gonna keep going. Oh no, they all quit. Oh no, here they are. Yeah, these guys are in a fucking team. Oh no, they fucking left. Damn it. Why'd they blame me for that? It's clearly what they did. God, how the fuck would you even do competitive fidget spinners? It's gotta be in your fingers. When you can go, like, fucking stick it in someone's face and go, dodge this, bitch. Fucking whack them in the fucking bridge of their nose. Ow! Oh. His flicking technique is so insane. He's pivoting the spinner on the spindle of the handle, and it's hitting the man's nose bridge in 2 different areas. A super yo-yo. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Yo-yos are actually... I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure yo-yos are, like meant to be weapons. Like, they were actual martial arts weapons. You could do a fucking cool-ass yo-yo thing, because, like... I mean, fucking Killua from Hunter x Hunter uses yo-yos. Like, a fidget spinner is like a toy for, like people's undiagnosed ADHD. It is a concoction of modern society with no culture associated to it. I'm still really bummed about that. That was the closest I think we've ever been to actually doing that. Like, those guys, like, knew what they were doing. That was almost perfect. Monsuno, you're like fucking firing, you're causing me, my neurons to fire off in the back of my head. Monsuno. That sounds so fucking familiar. Monsuno. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Monsuno animated series. Ugh. Yeah, I kind of... Oh, fuck, it's Glowflies. Oh, it doesn't matter. We have fucking 2 Grizzco rollers, and I have the Giggle Gun. It's fucking over for Glowflies. Shit. Yeah, I vaguely remember commercials for this. I can't look at it too much right now, but man, fuck me. I am so sad. We almost did it. I think everyone knows now, like, that when the Triumvate first dropped, we'll say, treat it like they're a fucking, like, music group. I think no one really knew what to make of it. Wait. But now I think everyone kind of knows you have to use them to damage each other, because they do self-damage. So hopefully that's the sign of things to come. And I know I titled this like it's going to be the last Salmon Run stream, but I am going to try to go live tomorrow as well with this. I just can't do it for very long tonight. Maybe I'll go live later tonight too, but I have a function that I need to go to at 7. It's a fun function, but just means I'm not going to be able to play this. And to be honest, like, I'd rather go to this than have a silly emblem. But I do want my Triumvate album. Or Triumvate. I don't know. How the fuck do you say it? I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. Oh, fuck you. Come on. Fuck. But this weekend will probably be the last time I play Salmon Run, potentially. Unless there's another shot at it. And I don't get it. But I will probably do the Splatfest just because it's the last one. I'm very excited to see what Splatoon 4, whatever it is, will be. I'm sure they've got something cooking for it. Monsuno. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this. Wow, it really is. I mean, no, it's like... It is kind of an anime. I mean, yeah, it's an anime. Sort of. I don't know. Some of it don't look right. Like, I can tell when they made some... They probably had some American-made... Yeah, you can almost very clearly tell what is from the Japanese studio in some of the promotional art and what isn't. God. But the yes. If you're still there, Rad, your Beyblade is on the way, bae. Fuck. I gotta stop watching Oni Plays. That's probably why my fucking English is so fucked up for these streams, because I'm just like, oh, well, they say stupider shit on Oni Plays. I could be stupid, and I don't have to worry about being dumb and not knowing how to do English. Oh, shit. Yeah, you were saying something about that, and I definitely concur. Is Bakugan also Takara Tomy, or is that Bandai? Or is it like Toei or some fucked up shit? Something I don't know. Does Toei even have a toy license? Or a toy manufacturing arm? Spin Master, and it used to be Sega. Sega had a toy line, huh? I know Sega... You know what's funny is Sega actually was an American company at one point. Like, not like Sega of America, the video game company that everyone knows. Like it used to be a slot machine, like, vending company from America that just got bought out by its Japanese arm or something. Yeah. That makes sense. I know Toei does more than just anime stuff. Unless it's a different Toei. I know they do some electronics manufacturing. Japanese Aibatsus, man, are crazy. They do a lot of different stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think the only trading figure thing I was ever super into as a young boy was probably Crazy Bones. I know they had a Pokemon trading figure thing that never really took off. And I guess now is, like, worth a lot of money because lol Pokemon. But I remember seeing that as well. I don't think amiibos count as, like, trading figures. They count as figures, but I don't think they count as trading figures. But I used to be a hard fucking core amiibo hunter. I think, even though I wasn't a big Smash player, like, you know, I don't touch kids. Like, going to jail isn't in my tags. Yeah, I remember Crazy Bones used to be at this one toy store called fucking Kid Cadoodle. Or Noodle Cadoodle or some fucking shit like that. And then there was this grody ass party, like I don't even know what the fuck to call it, but it was just junk. Like, it was like toys and like Chinese junk. It was called Bargains for You. Like, that's literally what it was called. And I remember they stocked Crazy Bones. And I think they had some at Myers or whatever, something like that. I don't know what happened to all my Crazy Bones. I think they just were an unfortunate casualty of... I don't ever remember having them be sold at a garage sale. But I think they were just an unfortunate casualty of, you know, like, as a kid, you don't keep track of all your shit, and your parents go like, I want to get rid of things that aren't mine. I think that may have happened with my Beyblades and stuff. Like, I couldn't tell you what Beyblades I had and didn't have, other than, like, Draciel and Trigal, because those are the ones I remember, they imprinted on me. I know I had more, but I don't remember. But yeah, Crazy Bones were kind of cool. I remember, oh no. Oh no. Oh, we wiped it. I mean, whatever. Like, at this point, it's actually more at this point, it's more efficient to lose in, like, the first or second round. Because we're at 150 executive VP. We're not falling through the floor for a minute. But also, too, like, you're getting good teammates, but, like, you can get hosed by the randomness of the weapons. Because the Grizzco weapons run the gamut of some are fucking busted, like the Brella, the Roller, and the Blaster. And some are fucking just not even worth paying attention to. Like the goddamn Stringer is fucking horrible. I'd say the Sword is pretty bad, too. Personally. And then there's some that are situational picks. Like the Bucket is pretty rough, except for, like, very certain things. I'd say the Dualies are pretty mid. Like, the Dualies are fun to use, but they fall short in a couple key areas that make them hard to, like, say that they're actually, like, good. But that's funny that the Bakugan shit is, like, dying. I was watching, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers talk about Beyblade, and there's this guy who's just like me. He's just like me, bros, only from an alternate reality, where he picked up Beyblades again after, like, not being into the show or anything. Like, just, he tried Beyblade X, after he was, you know, had some Plastic Gen stuff, and then just never kind of fell out of it, you know, and then got back in at X. And I completely lost my train of thought. I can't believe I fucking forgot what I was going to say midway through that sentence. Oh, no, yeah, about Bakugan. But he was saying the same... He was saying this, he was saying that Bakugan was trying to kind of be like Beyblade a little bit with some of its certain aspects. And one thing he said was, like... One thing he said was, like, this is just, like, less fun Beyblade. So why not let's check out the new Beyblade. And that's how he made a video about Beyblade X. The guy who got back into YouTube. Oh yeah, thank you. No, yeah, sorry. You're trying to help me remember because I have ADHD brain. I actually, like, really worry about that. Like, I'm afraid I'm gonna have, like, Alzheimer's or something. Hopefully they'll have a fucking cure for Alzheimer's by the time, it rolls around for our my generation, our generation, sure. But they still haven't cured cancer yet. I don't really know, I don't really know what the holdup is with that. But, like, legitimately, that sounds like an insult, but I actually don't understand why that type of research would take so long. But yeah, he used a lot of that footage, of, like there's, like, some, I remember in some of the commercials, there's just, like, a bunch of fucking baristas. Like, it's these dudes in, like, a fucking Italian coffee shop playing Beyblade. But I've been enjoying getting into Beyblade again. It's been fun. The show is actually kind of enjoyable, even though it's, like, in some cases, it's, like, you know, clearly, like, a kid's show. X is such a fucking little shit. I love him so much. I actually really like the dynamic of him and, like, the main the champion who's like doing the Fujo, like, BL, like, yaoi lusting over him. And he just, like, does not give a single fuck. He's just like, I just want to play Beyblades. He's so oblivious to all that shit. I think it is so... It's really funny. Oh, fuck. No, Chrome, I think Chrome makes sense as, like, a children's toy anime villain. Like, he was moved by his friend and he became it's so, it's stupid, but it like follows a train of logic that makes sense. I don't know, it makes sense to me, but, like, I want his fucking Bay. I want fucking Cobalt Dragoon. Please, Hasbro. You're actually, like, I have no fucking horses in the Beyblade race of yesteryear, and I'm telling you, you're doing a good job. Hasbro executive who's listening to this through fucking Google AdSense or whatever, please release Cobalt Dragoon. Yeah. X is like a fucking child. It's so great. The blue one, the rare one. I know there's a Cobalt Drake. I gotta get Cobalt Drake too. That one doesn't seem too expensive. Or is it Cobalt Drake is the rare one? Okay, Cobalt Drake. Dragoon is coming with Wave 3. Okay, maybe I'll, I don't know, the Cobalt Dragoon of, the Japan one comes with a cool string launcher. Maybe I'll just pick that up instead. Because I saw it for, like, 1,800 yen on Yahoo Japan. The problem is now is I have to be careful with, anything I buy from a deputy service now, because all of the ones I use have fucking 500 yen service charge fees now. Like, it used to be 300 yen. It used to be fucking nothing. And I remember there were times where Zen would have it be a fucking 100 yen. It would be nothing. And then even before that, which I really hate that they do this now, if you were to buy a bunch of things from the same store, with the one I stan, which is from Japan, the service fee would cap out at 5 items. So if you bought like 10 things at a certain store, like say Amazon Japan, it would basically cap out at whatever 5 items of the service fee would be. Okay, so, basically, see, that's one thing that confused me about a lot of the instructions in the Hasbro ones, is the Hasbro ones make it seem like you could turn any bay into a left or right spin by clicking the thing inside the ratchet a certain way, which is not true. Because the ratchet only locks in one way. Okay, so get it from Japan. Got it. The problem, though, is that, like, all my deputy services want, like, 500 yen per for everything now, which kind of starts to add up. It's a little too much. I actually have some hope that as Japan... I don't know if the yen will ever recover. I mean, let's be real. The yen has been better and worse in the past. But, like... I at least have hope that as the U.S. economy tightens down a bit... we'll start to see some pruning of the secondaries. And people who are just buying up everything using a fucking deputy service. Okay, so it's basically just you're either spinning right or you're spinning left. You cannot spin a bay a different way. I honestly... Not to get too political, but I think the election is going to be a very telling time for a lot of things. I have a feeling that if it goes a certain way, we will see a recession. Which was actually some advice that I was corroborated by, because I am attempting to get started with a job search, and it just hasn't gone. And a big part of that is because not a lot of companies are being a lot of, like, spending on the whole has decreased quite a lot, just in general, because budgets are tightening, things are just getting way too expensive. Like, the days of prices going up and people spending more and more money I think are over. Or they're starting to become over. Now, everyone's just going to tighten their budgets, I think. I think the only things we're spending is going to remain super high is necessity shit, like housing. Which is sad, because I'd like to move out of a fucking condo someday. Although, I'm doing okay. Again, I'm not an economist. I don't read the Economicron. I just listen and talk about things and have experiences. I don't know. But yes. I think everyone now, until, at least in America, until November is kind of on the same... They're kind of in the same mind of... We're in a holding pattern. You know, like... Don't do anything until X thing happens. And I think, depending on that situation, we will start to see the end of Thing Japan. My whole thing is getting back to, like, the retro video game situation. Like, okay, so, like, not just I don't want to say just Americans, because a lot of the tourism problems in Japan are actually from Chinese people. A lot of the overbuying, overspending shit. Oh, we're doing it again. Nice. Okay, we got another one. One more time. One more time. Let's do it! Oh, no. Oh, no, if I have the sword, I'm gonna puke. I've got the bucket. Fuck. It's over. I'm useless. No, go this way. Go this way. You fool! Yes. Oh! Oh, I got smooshed. It's a face-sitting video. Come on, please, please, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, I barely just made that. Ouroboros is doing too well. Oh, fuck. That's over. But yes, I'm of the same mind as you. Excuse the Reddit speak. I am very sick and tired of, like, Japan being a thing, clearly. No! I don't believe. It's over. Yeah, fuck. We're not getting very good triumvate bonuses, I'm gonna be real. I think they toned those down quite a bit. Alright, I think I got one more attempt in me, and then I'm gonna have to log off for the day. We'll probably have to come back tomorrow. Uh-oh. Oh, that's... I thought something was on my Cintiq. But it was just part of the thing. But I'm gonna have I'm gonna try to come back. I'm not doing it with these guys, though. Fuck these guys. They don't know the tunnels. They're ignorant of the tunnels. But we gotta do it all. We gotta go all the way back. I mean, it's doable. We got close last time. Like, I actually think if they didn't start dying, because let's be real, they started it was a group of 3 and me. They all started kind of like dying and kind of doing like the revive thing, like revive chaining. I think if they didn't start dying, we would have made it with time to spare. The thing is you got to get them all in the same area and have them damage each other. Because their attacks actually do damage to each other. Like, they don't have invincibility in the same way that, like, these guys do. Like, you know, like, these guys don't hurt each other. No, actually, that's not 100% true. Like, some of them will damage each other. Like, Slamon lids will kill people underneath them. If you time it right. That's a whole thing. But for the most part, in Salmon Run, the enemies are invulnerable to friendly fire. But the triumvate are not, because that's how you actually have to kill them. That is the honest and for true strat. Move! Oy. Friendly fire fest. Friendly fire's forehead. I don't know why they went with a fucking forehead character again for 3. I'm gonna be real. I'm still not the biggest fan of the new idols in Splatoon. I feel like Big Man, people only like it because it. People like Big Man for the same reason people say Quagsire is their favorite Pokemon. Not because Quagsire is a good Pokemon or it's cute or interesting, but because it's a meme. And there's this sense of, ooh, you like the popular Pokemon? Ooh, I like Quagsire. You're into you want to fuck Gardevoir? I'm into Quagsire. Like, I feel like Quagsire is a reactionary choice for favorite Pokemon. But that's just me. That's just a theory. A Dojin theory. God. Could you imagine starting a YouTube channel called Dojin Theory and just making up fan headcanon bullshit about, like, all the normie Dojins, like fucking Emergence and, like, God, what's another fucked up Dojin that people seem to, like, really latch onto? Anything on the fucking hoodie. Like, there you go. There's your fucking clickbait YouTube channel. Make a Dojin fanfic fucking thing called Dojin Theory. Dojin Theory, the clitoris is actually on the elbow, and I can prove it with this Dojin. My clitoris is on my elbow, and I don't know why. But it feels strangely good. That's more like a fucking light novel title. I still have not learned how to identify which of these is the actual real one. I could just very easily look it up, but I prefer to. I'm too fucking lazy to not. Doesn't matter. We're already, like, way over the quota. We're doing fine. This isn't, like, extra work or, like, big run or anything where the goal is to get a certain quota. Bucket. Bucket. But yes, tomorrow I am very, very busy boy. And my class officially starts back up. Obong is over in Japan, I think. I don't know. I don't live in Japan. I just know it's a thing that's happening right now. So I have basically just under 2 weeks of torture left. It's really unfortunate because I was really hoping that this particular solution would work out for me in terms of my language learning needs. Fucking... Oh, jeez, I jumped right into all this bullshit. And I have the bucket! I can't help it. I can't help it! You cannot do it! You cannot do it. I got them! I got the winged sandals. You're dead. Game over. Your quest is over. Fucking of course I die at the last second. Help a computer. I think we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it! Yeah! Always good. But it gives you the same amount of final boss juice. No matter what. Boy be dabbing. Again. 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 I know everyone... There's probably a lot of people playing this just for the triumvate. Right now. I'm gonna fucking accidentally choke myself. What's the capstone reward? Well, what I'm doing this for is there is an emblem you can get on your, like, little Splatoon, like, card tag thing. Your fucking Call of Duty gamer tag ID tag thing. There is an emblem that I'm trying to get that, it's basically the triumvate, and you only get it by killing them. And it's hard to do. It's kind of hard to do. Like, killing the bosses is already really fucking hard on their own. Because playing with randoms is a fucking nightmare disaster. Like, most of the reason why this game is, like, hyper competitive is because... Or at least this mode is hyper competitive. Like, in Big Run and stuff, it was bad. Like, they changed the way Big Run works. Because there was, like, a small percentage of players that would just fucking grind the game to, like, insane amounts. And they would basically just get, like, a ridiculous amount of eggs and, like, set the... They basically just make it impossible for, like, most of the other people who aren't, like, in Discord calls and, like, pre-made lobbies to, like, succeed. So they changed it so that instead of the top 5... It used to be, like, the top 5% of people would get the eggs. Or would get the golden trophy. Because for Big Run, it was trophy rewards. And I actually got a... I didn't get a gold while that was the standard. Because it was just impossible. Like, it wasn't even worth trying. Because no matter how hard you do it, you know, there's some, like, fucking sweaty, like, group of, like, people on Discord who are just gonna get, like, 300 fucking eggs somehow. Like, some insane, inhuman amount that just requires, like, luck and skill. And you know that's, like, the only thing they're doing all weekend. Like, it's like the fucking South Park episode of WoW. Almost. So they changed the rules now to where instead of it being whoever's in the top 5% gets, you know, you get a trophy based on whoever sets the top number of eggs. They basically changed it to, okay, this is the amount of eggs you need to get the trophy. It took me a while, but I did get a gold. I got a gold on the last Big Run. But they also have not had that many big runs. Which to me is kind of dumb. I feel like there should be at least one a month in line with the... In line with the salmon runs. Or not salmon runs, sorry, the Splat Fests. Fuck me. Oh, shit. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Hey, don't fucking run over there, you dinger. Oh, man, we're not gonna... Oh, man, we might make it. Oh, shit, I'm the one that has the egg. Yeah! Oh, I did it! I fucking did it! Let's go! But yeah, I'm shooting for an emblem. But, the reward for this month, the monthly reward changes out every month. And at first it was like 80s movies themed. Like there was one from Ghostbuster. There was one from, like Back to the Future had a couple rewards. Like they did Marty McFly's fucking like glowy hat that he had in the second movie. Like the iridescent one. This one, it's actually the helmet from, that you just wear in the mode. So you can take that helmet and wear it into the, into Splat, Turf War. And to be fair, I think it's cool that since this game is so similar, they did bring back a lot of the other, old, like, rewards from the first version of this in 2. But my problem is they made it through their, like, you know, item shop. Like, it's not like a cash shop like microtransactions. It's all, like, in-game currency that you earn by playing the game. But the drop rate for the currency is fucking horrendous. Like, it's insanely terrible. So certain items are just like, why the fuck would you have this? Unless you played this mode, like, and only this mode for, like, the entire last year. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's see. Will these guys know what to do? Probably not. I'm gonna be real. But I believe. 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 Believe. I believe. No, you idiot. Get the fuck back here. Shit, he jumped. Fuck, I couldn't aim it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead as shit. This is not going well. Oh, he got all 3 of them with that one. Nice. I'll kill you. I'll kill you! Fuck. I mean, it's so fucking grindy is the problem. It's just too grindy. And we're not gonna get it. We're not doing enough damage to, yeah. There's no way. We're not even close. We were so much closer with the other guys. You can't kill me in super, you fool. Yeah, not even close. Fuck. Well, we actually got to that pretty early, so I think I can go for one more. I think I can reasonably do one more. But I'm going to join a different lobby because sometimes it'll put you with people who have more boss juice, we'll call it. Although, real quick, I'm going to take a quick break to cash in. But you can see that helmet is, you can use that in Turf War. It's an item. And there's another one that's kind of like a Star Trek-esque looking thing. But you get chunk... Ooh... Ooh. 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 Run speed up versus swim speed up. Ooh, that's good. Ugh, that's tough. I'll take chunks for that. I'll swap that for chunks. Chunkin'. Ooh. That's a tough one. I think I'll keep the new gear. I'll swap that for chunks. Swap that for chunks. Actually, it might be worth it to keep that run speed up because that's a rare thing. A swim speed up and run speed up are pretty good. I'd rather spend the seashell to make that a 3 ability one. But you can see, yeah, at the rate that some of these the silver drops so fucking slow. It took me forever to get the fucking big boss outfit. Like, it took forever. And then some of these are like 5 gold. Okay, that's like enough gold for like a fucking million years. Like, that it takes like half a year to get like 5 gold with the drop rates. And then some of them are like 30 gold. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then there's some things where it's like, why the fuck would you ever spend 100 gold on getting the Goldie? Or like any of these stickers? Like, who cares? Maybe a banner would be cool because they have more utility. Like, but 333 fucking gold. That is insane. Oh, whoops. That's insane. Like, makes 0 sense. You would have to have no fucking life and get insanely lucky. Like, the drop rate for this game is something they need to fucking re-examine 100%. Oh, I keep getting these crypto scam emails. I don't know why. But yeah, I think I'm good to try one more, and then I think I'm done. Regardless of how long it takes, I think I'm kind of running out of gas. This game kind of takes a little bit out of you. Like, it's a very active experience. It's not like, Oh, fuck you, fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you! Yay! Reference! God, remember Kizuna Ai? Remember when she was a thing? I do feel really bad for Kizuna Ai. She kind of had the whole fucking thing of her character kind of just like swept out from under her, and then I guess she took it back, and then I guess she ended up in some fucking NFT crypto scam anime or some shit. Like there was an episode where they unironically like shilled NFTs as a thing. Man, poor fucking Kizuna Ai just could not catch a break. Like, all the OG, like, original, like, air quotes. And I don't count Supersonico as an original VTuber. Like, I know she technically did it first, but Supersonico is a fucking porn mascot. Like, I don't consider her to be a proper VTuber. Um, but, yeah, all of them just kind of, like, fucking disappeared, didn't they? Shit. Like, fucking Kaguya Luna got retired as a character. I actually have a decent amount of merch for her. Because I liked her character design, and I liked that she just, like, screamed on camera. But she had, like, a couple mangas made. It's really weird. Especially now that she's, like, doesn't exist anymore. It's really weird seeing all this merch that was made for her. I know, Mirai Araki, I never really knew what her deal was, other than her model was fucked up looking. And like, whoever made her model made her arms, like, fucking ridiculously long in proportion to the rest of her body. Like, it was just enough to be noticeable, but, like, not long enough to be, like, intentional. And it always freaked me the fuck out. And then there was, like, the open source one, the Rori Oji-san, like, the Fox Girl open source thing. And then fucking Cover Core and all this other shit came along and got out of control. And then Hololive EN launched, and it was the biggest fucking mistake on the planet. EN VTubing was a mistake, and I say that as an EN VTuber. Technically. Nice, we did it. We did it, we did it. I gotta learn Live 2D for my other shit. I really do. Like... I know one of, guy I knew from the Pult Fan Discord, made a VTuber model out of, an Irastoya, like, gamer thing, where it was just him playing on the desk or whatever, which is actually, like, they prohibit that in their terms of service. It's really funny. Because I've looked at their terms of service. Although Splat-Timon's probably going to go away until Splatoon 4. I'm going to be real. Also, like, literally you're the only person who's, like, actually appreciated the joke. But then again, I bet if I actually pulled, like, real viewership when I used to stream Splatoon, maybe other people would as well. Like, if like, I actually had, like, more than one viewer at a time. Like, I don't want to have, like, a gabillion fucking, like, 10,000 viewer stream. That's not fun. You know, like... But I would like to have, like, a, you know, a sizable group of people chatting and having fun. I prefer quality over quantity with viewers. So I'm gonna have to come to your house, Rad, now that I know your address. And I'm gonna have to clone you like 10 or 12 times. FYI. I'll probably be by next week. shit, that almost bounced me out of the fucking ring. Oi. Oi. Oi, shit. I'm out of ink. I keep running it on low ink. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. I wonder how he did that. Maybe the sword has a little bit more utility than I thought. We could make millions filming it and selling it on the dark web. We could cover every genre. My own clone. Now neither of us will be virgins. Oi, oi, oh no, it's cannons. It's cannons, fuck. Oh, fuck. I do want to learn live 2D, I really do. It's on my fucking list, I swear. I swear. I have so many, like, things I want to do, and I just get around to maybe one of them. I hate having an overactive mind. Like, I'm not trying to make myself sound smarter than I actually am. It is legitimately shitty having a bunch of ideas and no bandwidth to actually make them happen. Snooping as usual, I see. Tomorrow, I'll invent those blueprints. Tomorrow, Tomorrow, I'll invent my sewer, all filled with crud and sludge. God, that sucks. I don't ever remember doing... I think I did, like, tweening and shit in, like, After Effects. I took a class on Flash, and it was legitimately one of the worst classes I've ever had at school. There was a couple really bad... It was at a community college, but, like, goddamn the guy, like, who taught it just, like, was such... He didn't seem like he was a bad guy, but he was an awful teacher. What are some of the worst classes I had? I know at the local community college, I had an art history class that was really, really bad, because it was all online. The Flash class I took was really, really bad. A lot of the classes there weren't great, but they weren't bad either. Like, it was kind of like middle of the road, like, oh, this was an okay class. I remember the lady who taught photography in Photoshop was just this fucking single mom, and you could tell that she, like, was only able to do it because her husband paid all the bills. Or not single mom. She was a mom, and, like, she had a husband. She would show, like, little pictures of her kids and projects that she did of her child, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. I don't care. Like, I don't care about your kid, lady. Like, I actually think that's, like, a biological thing, is, like, people are designed to not give a fuck about children that aren't theirs. Like, that's not just parents being petty. I think there's a biological phenomena with that. what was another? There was a design fundamentals class that was really fucking bad because the teacher who taught it just like didn't teach. I remember very clearly, she just rattled off a fucking list of dictionary definitions for like rhythm and repetition and this and that. And, yeah, that's true, but I don't play Smash. A lot of the community college classes I had were very bad. There's an unfortunate reality that, like, if you're teaching at a community college, you're probably not that good at what you do. Or you're just taking a paycheck. Thankfully, I had really good teachers there, too. I remember my teacher for Illustrator was fucking fantastic. My Drawing 1 teacher, she was really nice. She was just this nice older lady who, like, clearly loved drawing. Some of the Gen Ed teachers are cool. But then at, good old art school, I remember some of the worst classes I had was, in the first year, I had this, illustration basics and techniques or something like, it was something along those lines. It was like Illustration Tech 1 or something like that. And to be fair, this was not the fault of the teacher 100%. But they overbooked the fucking class like 300%. So like the teacher just could not fucking teach anything. Because there were so many fucking kids in the class. Like she couldn't sit down and like help kids. That class was fucking horrendous. What was another class I had that was really bad at art school? What was another one? It was I know at the end of the class I had a really, really bad class of I was actually a Maya class. It was the regular level Maya, not the intro level one. The intro level one was a lot of fun, and I did really well on. The other one was meant to build on that foundation and do more, but like the guy teaching it was just a buffoon, and he just like did a thing, like it was just follow me while I do this project and you'll learn, and like it didn't teach us it barely taught us the tools. And, like, we just ended up copying what he was doing. Or, like, it was like, oh, we're going to do a car. We're going to do a Shelby Cobra. Completely unfucking fun. Terrible class. I know there's one more that was really fucking bad. It's not the one I'm thinking of, but my figure drawing 1 class was really fucking bad. Because the teacher was a new teacher, and he was just a douche. He and I actually got into a fight. He told on me to like the fucking staff thing. Like he was like, this is a bad student or something like that. I don't know. He was a douche. He had problems with a lot of people, and he ended up getting fucking fired. Like, he did not return for the next year. They gave him a year, and he clearly was not meant to be a teacher. Guy was a fucking asshole. And he was a young guy, too. He was not, like, an old, like, stuck in his ways, like, dude. He was, like, probably, like, younger than me right now. He was probably, like, 26 or something. But I also had his friend and his wife. And that also made it very difficult for me. Because, of course, he's gonna complain about students to his friends who are, and, like, family members who are also teaching. And, therefore, I'm going to be, you know, like, who's he gonna trust? Me, who's, like, this guy is a loser and he's an asshole to me and a lot of other people? Or, you know, his fucking, you know, the guy himself, because they're all related to each other. I don't know. My art school experience was not good. I've been over that many times. I have nothing but bad things to say about my alma mater. and I don't regret it. Like, yes, did I learn some things? Yes. But also, I would not recommend attending their institution unless you like the kind of art that they like. Like, if you like modern American illustration, sure, go for it. But, like, if you're even people who did, like, video game concept art and wanted to do that shit, and I hated those people too, even those people were, like, kind of left out in the cold. And that's a big part of wanting to learn how to draw, is I want to make video game concept art. You know? Now, with fucking image generators and shit, that's only going to get worse. Although, I did hear that the lawsuit against, like, all the AI companies for scraping a bunch of art they don't own, I heard that went into discovery, which probably means they're going to find out how the algorithms actually work. Like, it's no longer going to be referred to as a black box. I mean, there's already leaked emails of NVIDIA and, like, Google saying they should steal people's content to build models off of, so, like, I don't know for how much longer they're going to be able to keep up the thing that they basically just, like, leveraged stealing other people's content to run it through, like, an Instagram filter. Like, I think everyone already knows it by now. The only people who defend the AI shenanigans are, like, the sociopaths who really believe that it's actually going to lead to a future with artificial intelligence, the people who are benefiting from it financially because they're invested in it, like NFTs, they're bag holders, or what's the third? The third party is the people who want to pretend that they suddenly have a skill and that they suddenly have value as a person because they want the clout from, like, because, like, being an artist, playing music, having a skill like that has always been valued by society, but it's also been, like, chastised by those same people because of, you know, stereotypes like the starving artist and this and that. You know, people want those abilities, but they don't like the people that have them. They don't like being dependent on those people. And there's, like, a lot of there's like a lot of stereotypes about artists that people kind of, like, believe in. Like, we're all broke, we're all weird, pretentious losers. I mean, I am a pretentious loser, but I'm not broke. But yeah, like, people have always had adversarial things about, like, artists. People have always had, like, antagonistic feelings about creative work, that it isn't worth money because it's not, like, a tangible asset like gold or something like that. Like, case in point, neighbor's kid with Photoshop is a very real mentality that a lot of business owners have. You know, why does this cost so much? I could get little Timmy down the street to make me a logo in Photoshop for 50 bucks. Like, they don't care about it other than that they need it for a business. You know, like, and if they didn't need it, they wouldn't be using it. Like, those type of people. Not, hey, this is my business, I want it to look good, I'm proud of my business. You know, and I want something that is I want help making an emblematic visual image that represents what I am as a company and what I do in the best way possible. Like, I don't care if you don't want to be an artist. I don't care if your business isn't, like, some boutique thing. But when you care more about the money your business makes rather than your business, it's pretty plain and clear and obvious to me. A case in point, I did a chocolate bar for someone last year. And the dude clearly was just doing it because, like, he had, you know, I don't know what's, you know, he seemed to, like, think his business was all that in a bag of chips. You know, I don't know. Like, actually, I take that back. Like, he was actually, like, the opposite end of that spectrum, where he was, like, you know, he was, like, unaware of what he actually was. Sort of deal. I don't know. Sorry, I'm ranting and I'm playing video games, so it's hard for me to form super coherent thoughts. People just take shit for granted. Yeah, pretty much. People don't understand how Target does its walls and theming is designed by... Yeah, exactly. Like people don't understand how much of the world has art and design in it. Because I think they just don't see it. And in some cases, that means that someone's doing their job right. You know, I personally think that good design can be silent in that way. It can be... humble is a really pretentious word, but, like, it can be... demure, although I don't want to use that now because I found out recently that TikTok shits have started taking the word demure and, like, using it to be about, like, their shitty personalities. I don't know. A culture is dead. Everyone's taking everything and bastardizing it. Yeah. Starting to lose my voice too, which isn't good. I'm supposed to be at a party tonight. And there are people there that I'm sure are going to want to talk. I don't know, like, it's just been very humbling seeing the painting on the wall of, like, I'm making it sound more more important than it probably actually is, but just, like, the discrimination of what people really think about, like, creative types and artists. Like, it's like, oh, we have our tool now, we don't need you, you're obsolete. Better learn how to code. Meanwhile, the same tool is just spitting out garbage code because so many of the... Oh, shit, I thought I was still dead. I didn't know. My problem is I think in the long term, I don't like this tool being a thing. Like, because I think, personally, and this is my own, like, indulgent, like, pretentious, like, game art theory... But I actually think the better and better tools have gotten about automating certain processes, I actually think the worse art has become. Also, we're doing it. We got one more just in time for 6 o'clock because I gotta fucking go. Holy shit. Oh shit. Okay, we're on high tide. Actually, this might be good. No, it's not. I have the stringer. Fuck. Oh god, these guys don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. No, it's over. Go next. I can't move. I can't move. I don't have any ink. Well, yeah, that's the thing is people think these tools make them creative. And they think it makes them something they're not. Like, it would be no different if it was music that was first. Which is actually really funny to me. Because the music one took forever to come out. And then the second they did... Like, I don't like RIA. Just because I don't like AI companies stealing shit from people, that doesn't mean I agree with, like, the other end of the copyright issue, where, like, gigantic corporations weaponize, copyright against everyday people. Well, no, it's not even they'd rather concede. They want to pretend that they have skill. It's literally just that. They want to act like they are the creative that... It's like the fucking LinkedIn types who are all about, like, achievement and, like, networking and... What shit with Disney? Oh, is how Wish was AI written or something like that? I don't think they ever proved... Did they ever prove that? Wow, I'm at 300% executive VP. Holy crap. Oh, I leveled up the catalog. Nice. Alright, well, unfortunately, I think that's our final run for today. Maybe I'll come back to, like, super late at night tonight. But, not right now. But before I go, I'll cash out and stuff so we can keep talking for a bit. The contractual stuff. No, I have not. Wow. But yeah, I think the more and more people over rely on tools, the worse art will become, personally. Some lady died at their park, and since she had a Disney Plus, she couldn't sue because that doesn't even make sense. Like, how does dying at a park relate to having a... Also, that's a fucking horrible look for Disney. That is a horrible fucking look for Disney. Like, I thought Disney's whole thing was, hey, send them on their way, give them something, and, like, get them to be quiet. Like, at the parks. Like, that does not seem like a smart move for the multi-gazillion-dollar company to make. Like, that does not seem like a worthwhile hill to die on. Like, literally, I don't know, but, like, I mean, that's not even what I'm talking about, though. Like, I don't know. I mean, companies are fucked up. They deserve less protections. We really need to rework how terms and conditions work in this country. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. All I know is that I think... Yeah, that's kind of really dumb. Like, Disney could have made that, like, go away real fast. Like, was the death Disney's fault? Did she die on a ride or something? Or did she just fucking die in the middle of the park? Just, like, drop dead. It's not the first time someone's died at Disney, and it probably won't be the last. I have not given a single fucking shit about Disney anything since I was a child watching the Disney Renaissance movies, like Aladdin and like fucking that kind of stuff. I think the last Disney animated thing that I actually legitimately enjoyed was probably The Emperor's New Groove. I know Treasure Planet was pretty cool, although I didn't see that until very, very much later. Oh, okay, so it's 100% their fault. They fucked up. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, you have a right to sue. I don't know. I know certain... I know the problem is like certain things like that, they're starting to bust a lot of that, legal bullshit, like with, like, I know warranty void stickers are basically non-enforceable now, certain NDAs are, in some cases, are now legally unenforceable. Non-competes are another thing that's become unenforceable. That they're like, that you can't legally hold people to that. Oh yeah, also too, why the fuck would you sign up for Disney Plus if you like I know Discord tried to do that too. Like there's some non-arbitration thing that they tried to force into I actually think you were supposed to sign up or something to get out of it. Yeah. I at least understand the warranty void thing, because if someone tries to do a fucking hack job repair and completely destroys something that was a non-issue fix, and then tries to claim warranty, like, I at least kind of get that one. But, yeah, no. But, anyway, legal stuff, fun shit. We did not get our triumvate emblem today. Very unfortunate. Burp one out for fucking Callie and Mary. Fucking brap. Do the fucking... The Squid Sisters are gonna brap their entire next album. It's gonna sell like fucking hotcake. And yes, I chose those words specifically. Anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching VODs and all that good stuff. We'll probably be back with more of this either late tonight or tomorrow for a bit. We're going to try one more time because I have a sinking suspicion that this is going to be the last chance to get that emblem. Like, I don't think they're going to do another Triumvate thing. I think the last thing that's going to happen is going to be the Splatfest. And maybe we'll get one more shot before the next Splatfest, or maybe after. I don't know, but I think the live service is gonna die on this game, and I actually do think they're planning to have Splatoon 4 be a launch title with whatever the Switch. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. They definitely spoiled people with the Switch, where there wasn't... I remember people were complaining for a year or whatever that there wasn't anything. Or they were complaining for a minute that there wasn't anything. But then, within like 6 months to a year, fucking Splatoon 2 came out. Mario Odyssey came out. Xenoblade 2 came out. They got fucking bam, 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 bam. Game after game after game. So I feel like maybe that's why Splatoon 3 felt a little bit more piecemeal and not so much more of a refinement of 2, which 2 was already kind of a refinement of 1. So if that's the kind of effort they're putting in, maybe we will get Splatoon 4 as a as the next as a launch title. Because I don't think we're getting Zelda. I don't think we're getting Smelda again. I don't think we're getting Malio. Although maybe we'll get Mario. Mario Odyssey was 2016. It is almost been 10 fucking years since Mario Odyssey. That makes me giga fucking sad. And Mario Odyssey wasn't even that good. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go before I lose my voice. Take it easy, guys.